welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here. And a happy Thursday evening to you folks. Hope you're ready for some NBA action here on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. And the Lakers starting five. Reeves and LeBron fill out the perimeter. Then there's John Collins. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's the bulldozer in at the five. And for the Celtics, White and Brown with the 2 and the 3. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's the captain in at the point. Well, Clark, taking a glance at the makeup of both rosters, what stands out is how many veterans there are on each team.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious, B.A., that both of these coaches really value veteran experience. I mean, guys that can produce on the court, but also help mentor the younger players.
Tip-off goes to the Lakers. Here's Reeves. He's guarded by White. It's stolen by Tatum. Out to the right wing. The captain, pass to G. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Took the opportunity when he saw it.
Knowing exactly where his guys are at all times. That's a nice dime from the King.
Pass to Tatum. Brown with it. Launches it. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. That's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. First quarter of play, a minute in. James against Brown. James inside. Pass to the bulldozer. Just 2 to shoot.
And Brown just doing a nice job using his body well at the defensive end of the floor. He's a physical player who I think does a really good job challenging shooters.
Now Los Angeles with it. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Here's Doncic, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one on White. Clark, when you talk about Doncic, he came into the league with a ton of experience under his belt.
And I think people undervalue the experience of being a pro at the age of 16. It wasn't the NBA, but it's still professional basketball that he played in Europe. And that seasoning and that competition and that being refined in the fire allowed Doncic to step into the NBA unfazed.
And he makes a first. When talking about the Celtics, you'd have to say they have a unique 1-2 punch, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, think about it, B.A. To have Tatum on one wing and Brown on the other, that's a potent combination. And what a luxury for Boston. They complement each other so well.
Doncic hits them both.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Pass to Brown. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
He's got a knack for making the hard shots. That was not an easy bucket for Brown.
Here's Collins, pounded by Tatum. Collins passes to the bulldozer. Here's James. Oh, powered down with both hands.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Here's G. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide-open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
And he jams it home with authority.
Luka's so smart to get other guys involved in the action. Very good at not forcing it and trying to do everything himself.
Here's the captain. Right through the D for the layup.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Here's James. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Collins outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Reeves. The dive for the ball, and it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. All right, a moment to check out some numbers for Derek White. The Celtics have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Pass to G. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Lakers. Last time they met in Los Angeles.
Last time they lost a close one against this team. You have to wonder what they could have done if it wasn't for their foul trouble in that game.
When you are in foul trouble, it makes you less aggressive defensively. And when that's the case, it's hard to offer the kind of resistance that you need to. That was in the back of the mind, the foul trouble they were in.
Well, Grant, we're now basically at the halfway point of the regular season, with each game gaining more importance as time goes on.
I mean, that's it. We are at that time where the playoff picture becomes clear and teams are hungry for wins. So, you know, they know at this point of the season, every game matters. So you got to love how competitive things are right now.
First one falls for him. Well, the Lakers hired Darvin Ham to be their head coach back in 2022. Grant, that proved to be a great move.
I agree, B.A. I mean, Ham was an assistant for a decade in the league, earned his spot as the main guy, and Darvin was a really tough player, too. I mean, he went undrafted and won a title with the Pistons against the Lakers.
Well, as we've seen throughout the history of the Lakers, Clark, it's a big free agent and trade destination.
Well, I think part of it is the weather attraction. I mean, guys love playing where the weather is always nice, not to mention to be with the team whose goal is to win championship.
And the Lakers call time here. And for the Celtics, Grant, when it comes to something like rebounding, it's a total team effort.
Well, it's part of their personnel strategy, B.A. Get wings and guards that have length and toughness, which allows them to control the glass and switch just about everything defensively.
Look at our 2K leaderboard for assists. Numbers from the past month of play. Second, Luka Doncic.
His teammates trust that if they get open, he will find them. They're really in a groove right now.
And the Lakers have possession. Inside. And rejected. The bulldozer passes to Collins. The fader, and he gets it to go.
John Collins.
Collins has got his second basket on the night.
He's capable of torching you from there. Collins has great confidence in his mid-range jumper.
Here's Brown, and they cash it in right away with a quick shot.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Doncic. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him.
And they're one of the better rebounding teams in the league. Top 10 in the NBA on the board. Their bigs have used their length to seal the glass.
Yeah, they come at you with a lot of weapons. Versatile, explosive. It's tough to get stops against these guys. That's good from Doncic.
One of the things that's really impressive about Luka Doncic, and he's already a star, is his continued growth. I mean, season to season, you see this guy working on himself, working on his mind, how he thinks the game and his body, and becoming a better athlete. That spells trouble for the league.
Doncic hits them both. Here's Tatum. Still no points. Takes the three. And it's rebounded by the Bulldozer. The Bulldozers got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Doncic. The three is up. G with a rebound. The Celtics have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. And here's Brown for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Brown's got 7.
When JB is on from here, it really boosts his team.
Doncic right side. Tipped. White on the wing. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Boston?
Well, their length and anticipation reflected in their shot blocking totals, making the extra effort to close things out.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
Here's the captain. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. Here's G. And the Celtics tack on 2 more. The Lakers trail. Doncic outside. Got a hand on it. Here's the captain. He's coming off a 19-point game against Indiana. Here's G. Rebounded by the Lakers. The Bulldozers got his 6th rebound on the night. James inside. Brown's there. Kicks it to Doncic. And he's going for the lob. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
The playmaking of Brown continuing to evolve. Nice dime there.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
And guys, it really was a thrilling duel all the way to the end. You hated to see anyone walk away the loser.
I tell you, it's too bad one of them had to lose because I thought both teams were evenly matched in that game.
season. Here's a look at the Western Conference standings right now. Taking a look at the Lakers. They're hoping to break out from 8th place in the back half of the season.
I think for Los Angeles, they're really doing their best to rise through the rankings. Time will tell whether they can pull it off.
You know, it's really hard to figure out exactly what's been missing, but there is something missing. It perhaps could be the system they're playing in.
Now here's Doncic. Consistent production from him, averaging around 27.5 points a game. 4 on the clock. Pass to Reeves to win the cold spell. The bulldozer. It's good on the putback. The Bulldozers gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you want to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Got a piece of it. Here's G. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Indiana.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Here's Reeves, following the bucket by the Celtics. Back to Collins. 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. Shot is good by Reeves. Boston with the ball. They lead by 7. Here's the captain. Ooh, rejected by Doncic.
How about the D from Doncic? These guys appreciate when he gives that kind of effort at the defensive end.
Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
You know, guys, that's what he does. He just loves to play that kind of attacking basketball.
And Boston calls time here. They're moving on after a tough loss they took at the hands of the Pacers.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
Teams will make substitutions. Now we have a moment to look at how the blocks have been stacking up over the past several months for him.
We're just not seeing the same tenacity from him on the defensive end lately. He hasn't been blocking as many shots over the last few months, and I think it's made him a little less intimidating under the hoop.
Tatum finds White. Back to Tatum. The 3 is up. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. Let's look back on this past month and see the teams who are lights out from three-point range. In the 3rd spot, Los Angeles.
I tell you what, when you have a month like this, the way they've been shooting it, you feel like the basket is 3 times as big as normal. I mean, it's hard to maintain this level of productivity, but we'll see if they can make it happen.
The Lakers with a rebound.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game.
Nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
And no good, trying to use the glass.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Here's Doncic. And the ball out of bounds. The Celtics will have it.
And second chance points have been one of their strengths this season. Third in the league overall in that department. They're a hard-working team on the glass, and they know how to finish.
And you really can't emphasize enough how impressive their field goal percentage is. They run their game plan so well and know how to get the shots they want. Here's G. And it's rebounded by the Bulldozer. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Dub. 4-3. G with a rebound. G's got his 4th rebound in this one. Oh, they get a hand on it. Outside White.
Remaining in the first 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the first quarter.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Here's Dub. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And for Boston, they're shooting with confidence in this one. 48% in the first quarter. White against Doncic. The kick to Tatum. 6 to shoot. Back to White. The 3. Fires in the triple. White's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Part of White's expanding game is the attention to his jump shot. And he's made great improvement in that area.
Dub misses.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Tatum. Outside Carter. Outside White. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Outstanding concentration that time by White on the tape. Played through the contact and scored.
Here's Dub. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Jared Vanderbilt. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Seconds left to play in the first. Carter finds Tatum. Let's go with a 3.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Vanderbilt, the pass to Doncic. Blocked!
White doing an excellent job coming up with the block there.
Back to Vanderbilt. Here's Finney-Smith. And so it's Boston closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. Back to the game after this break. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
And the Celtics in possession here. They've led by as much as 10. And so in the game for Los Angeles, John Collins out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Austin Reeves. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's the bulldozer in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from him.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
The Lakers are trying to get back in contention. LeBron James said, "We want to win at the highest level. Setting records or passing grades in a losing effort has never been in my DNA. That's never mattered unless it was all about winning." Brian, they're still trying to translate his individual greatness into another title.
That's the goal. All right, Allie, thank you. Tatum with it. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Indiana.
Boy, I thought his passing was absolutely fantastic. I mean, really picked apart the defense all game long.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And Tatum does a little bit of everything, and he's especially skilled down low. Fantastic at drawing the defense into him and playing off the contact while he's going up for a shot.
We've had many impactful European players throughout the years, Clark. What makes their style of play so different?
You know, I think it's really how they're trained from the time they start playing the game, B.A. Every player, regardless of size, is taught to think and feel and play the game fundamentally sound. And I love that. I think that's something that should be mimicked in the States. Train kids to play the game the right way in all aspects of it, no matter how small or tall they are.
And so Tatum nails both of them.
A young man who has an appetite for greatness, always pushing himself, is Jason Tatum. Each year he continues to move the needle, achieving new levels of accomplishment in the game.
And the lob disrupted, not to be. Here's White. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got his third assist of the night.
How about that effort from White? Total focus on the rack.
Here's Vincent. Another steal. Now the Celtics on the move. The captain, that's good. The captain's got 6.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
The Lakers call timeout.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, let's look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Just about finished. Let's see who's likely to make an appearance at this year's dunk contest. This is a talented group of guys.
It certainly is, B.A., and I'm really looking forward to this contest. These aerial artists who are going to have a lot of fun pulling out all the stops to wow the judges and make the crowd go wild.
As the top vote getter, a good bet to be in this year's dunk contest.
And with his hops, he might be the favorite in the contest. Everyone wants to see him compete.
And we are very close to announcing our dunk contest participants. The final list is coming soon.
If the contest ends up being that list, I'd be very happy with it. What a group that is.
Making room inside. James fighting for the rebound and delivers.
James against Brown. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
They're really working the paint now.
At the line with one shot.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Pass to Vincent. The captain with a rebound. The captain's got 4 rebounds now. And he lobs it up to the rim. Here's G. That shot makes him 7 for 14. He's been good tonight.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
James deciding where to go with it. Hayes up top. Pass to Vincent. Poke loose. To the inside. Vanderbilt, the pass to Vincent. And stolen by Brown. Here's G. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Drops in the layup for 2. James has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
You know, really impossible to know what James is thinking in advance. I mean, especially in these sets.
Pass to the captain. Puts up the 8-footer. Goes back up. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
At the line. At the line for 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
And so he hits both.
He wasn't quite as assertive as he needed to be in the first quarter, but now he's taking a more head-on approach and getting himself to the line.
Here's Vincent. Yet to see a basket. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
It's hard enough to win in the NBA, but when you turn the ball over, it's much harder.
Well, you put yourself in a tough spot. I mean, 8 points yielded off turnovers this quarter already.
Now here's White. Here he goes. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Aggressive move that time by White. Part of the reason he continues to gain the confidence of the coaching staff.
Well, if we want to talk about Derek White for a moment, he's become such an effective defender, Grant.
Yeah, you know, B.A., he's got a great mix of awareness and ability. Just an exceptional quickness that allows him to be a disruptor at that end.
Right wing. Pass to G. From down low, Yikes, nothing but air on that one.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Now, here is James. Oh, my goodness!
Disrespectful.
LeBron showing you how he does it. A stylish flush by King James.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's White. He's guarded closely, and it's rejected. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go.
Substitutions for the Celtics. Al Horford, Wendell Carter Jr., Anthony Simons.
Here's the captain. Kick out to Brown. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
And out of bounds, Boston will have it.
Boston ball.
And the Eastern Conference has been great to watch so far. Here's how things are shaken up midway through the season. You look at Boston. At the midway point of the season, they're in 4th place in their respective conference.
Well, right now for Boston, as of late, they've looked a little out of sorts, and that's really what's knocked them out of the top spot in the standings.
And, Greg, peaks and valleys are part of the season for the most talented of teams. They've still got plenty of time to get things right before the playoffs.
And, Grant, you look at the longevity of Horford's career. He's done a great job reinventing himself.
You know, B.A., he added the 3 to his game once he hit 30, and that has extended his career by changing how he plays. He still can be an X factor on any given night.
Three shots.
That's good from Horford.
Well, you think about the experience of Horford, and he brings a lot to the table for your team, including setting a great example on and off the floor for the young guys.
No good on the second free throw. And he nails the third. And Grant, the play-in was added after you retired. You wish it was around when you played?
You know, B.A., no. But I do think we could have used it a couple of times in my years in Orlando. But, you know, in all fairness, the play-in is a success as it creates a Game 7 atmosphere. And the NBA really knocked it out the park with this one.
So it's Boston now, after the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. And it's Brown off the drive. Pass to the captain. That one rolls around and rims out. The Lakers have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Here's Reeves. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Reeves has got 4 points this quarter.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
The captain pass to Carter. Simons outside. Off target from 3-point range.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Hey, Clark, what's most amazing about LeBron James, how remarkable he is playing at his age.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that are really incredible about LeBron, but that's one of the most incredible, his high level of play at his advanced age. And he's still playing with great athleticism. A credit to the work he's put in and his giftedness.
He's off on the first.
Look, the physicality has always stood out with LeBron. It's been obvious, but his basketball IQ is what makes him such a special, special player. I mean, he sees the game like very few ever have.
He hits the second from the line. Boston has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. The floater. Offensive rebound. G. And there's 2. Work on the glass. Paying off that time. G's got 21 points in the game. Brown against James. Ooh, LeBron with the slam.
How many times have we seen that? I mean, LeBron going right through and into the defense and finds a way to power through the contact as if he hasn't even been hit.
Here's the captain. He's got 6. G's shot is good. 23 points in the game.
He played well in the first quarter, but now he's taking it to the next level.
Here's Vincent. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's G. It's Hayes with the rebound. The Lakers have gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. James passes to Vanderbilt. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. Well, the value of Jarred Vanderbilt as a strong wing defender is pretty undeniable, Clark.
You cannot win consistently without players like Jarred Vanderbilt. I mean, you need a shutdown defender that has versatility. And it's a skill that he takes a lot of pride in. He's worked at. He brings a lot to the table at that end of the floor.
And Vanderbilt no good on that one. And it's Tatum with the ball for the Boston Celtics. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Rejected by James.
It's a part of his game that LeBron takes a lot of pride in, shot blocking and defending. He's no slouch at that end of the floor.
Oh, incredible! Save that one. I want to watch it again.
Awesome.
Virtually impossible to top that alley-oop.
And they'll get another chance. Pass to Dub. Back to James. Shot clock at 6. Second shot opportunity. There's another block. Making his presence felt on this end.
And just holding down the fort, B.A., anchoring the defense. Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Now, here is James. 11 points in the game. Pass to the bulldozer. Blocked! A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
LeBron James is sustaining greatness into his late 30s. He said, quote, as long as my mind stays in it, I can play at this level for a while. My body is going to be okay because I always make sure to take care of it and I put the work in. And Brian, call it mind over matter or the fountain of youth, whatever you want to call it, LeBron's work continues to pay off.
Indeed, no question about that. Thank you, Allie. Here's the captain. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Doncic, good.
Boy, it's so impressive you see Doncic at his size handle the ball the way he does. As a defender, he can really put you on your heels.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 10. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Dub, defended by Brown. And yep, it's good. Dub's got 5.
Setting the table for his teammates, James. Enjoys sharing and passing the ball and getting others involved, I think, more than any other aspect of his game.
The captain. The Lakers with a rebound.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Now here's Doncic. 7 points in the game.
He's been ice cold tonight. You know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
Tatum against Vanderbilt. And Tatum is good for 3. Tatum's got 10 points in the quarter.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Doncic feeling it out a bit to the paint. Again with the block. And that's 9 blocks.
And you know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th one, too.
Here's the captain. Give him 8. The teardrop. And he lays it in. 10 points for him.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Looking to end this cold spell. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Look at Luka playing hard, which is always the way he goes. Hits a foul, but keeps pushing and takes his shot, playing through contact.
At the line for 2.
And he drops a first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's the captain. 10 points for him. To the middle. Here's G. Blocked! And so it's the Boston Celtics already up 26 points as this quarter ends. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Out in front of the half is Boston. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, give us your take.
Well, when you pass the ball the way they have, Ernie, I mean, this is the kind of scoring line you expect. The guys are in total sync, and the difference is the ball movement. I mean, they're moving the ball around, and it's tight.
And Shaq, what you think about the Lakers?
They've been struggling to get shots in general, but down low, they've been paper soft. Hate to say it. Giving up way too many easy looks. They can't protect the rim more effectively in the second half. It's going to be a long ride home.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. White and Brown are the 2 and the 3. Then there's Jason Tatum, and it's G in at the center position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Pass to the captain. Launches a 3. Rebound, the Lakers. James has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Reeves. And he lobs it up. And he lays in the alley-oop pass.
You have to be accurate there. Very little room for error passing on the interior.
Here's the captain. Right side White. Here's Tatum. From down in the low post, it goes. Tatum's got 15.
And, you know, his height and quick release helped Tatum do work in the post. The defense can only do so much.
James against Brown. Now, here is James. Defense right on him. Just 5 on the clock. There's another block. Making his presence felt on this end.
And just holding down the fort, B.A. Anchoring the defense.
Yeah, I tell you what, Tatum really good at getting out in transition and taking advantage of what the defense gives you.
Here's Doncic. Basket's good.
Luka.
He's got 11.
Just too good a player to leave open.
For Boston, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Here's the captain, guarded by Doncic. Got a piece of it. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. The putback controls the rebound and the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
And Tatum's got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident.
The physicality of Jason Tatum, an understated and overlooked part of his game.
Here's Reeves. He's guarded by White. Deflected. And is blocked. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Late clock, the Celtics got to hurry here. The captain, that's good.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Here's Reeves. 7 points in the game. Pass to the bulldozer. 3-pointer. Shot is good by Reeves. Reeves has got 10.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Here's G. And there's the rejection. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
Remains Boston ball.
The Celtics have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. 4 on the clock. Tatum from long range.
He hasn't found the range lately. It's wild to think he had 3 triples there in the first half.
Collins finds Doncic. Down low.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop-to-loop all day long on the highlight reel.
Brown, and the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. He's got 9.
Jason Tatum scores but also creates for his teammates, a sign of his continuing growth as a player.
Pass to Reeves. Fires the 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
White, the pass to G. Gets a very good look and converts. G's got 29.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Doncic outside. The shot, no good.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Here's the captain. Oh, an amazing finish with a hand right in his face. The captain's got 5 points now in the quarter. Doncic outside. Pass to Reeves. Inside. And Collins with the slam.
Yeah, just a nice show of force by Collins, taking it all the way to the rim and flushing it home.
Collins against Tatum. And it's rebounded by the Bulldozer. The Bulldozers got rebound number 15 here tonight. James passes to Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Luka with so many physical gifts. Taking flight right there.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Celtics. Okay, fans. Who needs a free defense? Get up on your feet.
Here for the Celtics. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Brown, and Simon has subbed in for White. Tatum against James. Fires top of the key. And Reeves pulls it down.
Good contest. Can't let him have open shots from mid-range.
Doncic outside from the arc. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Simon's outside. Outside Carter. With some arc. Yep, that one goes.
One of Carter's big advantages, his strength. Got hit that time, but was able to complete his motion.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
It's simple. Turnovers mean you lose shot opportunities, and your opponent can get easy hoops.
Who wants a t-shirt?
Field goal percentage, and I love how aggressive they are at pushing the pace off of turnovers. They rank in the top 10 in this category. They just love exploiting their opponent's mistakes.
And you really can't emphasize enough how impressive their field goal percentage is. They run their game plan so well and know how to get the shots they want. Now here's Doncic. 16 points for him. Puts up a three. Hits the trifecta. Doncic has got 19 points.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Pass to the captain. Here's G. Rebound by the Lakers. The Bulldozers got his 16th rebound on the night.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
You know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Here's Tatum. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. Pass to G. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Now Vanderbilt. He's checked by Carter. Good. Vanderbilt's got 8 points.
I'd like to see them run more plays for him. Maybe something in motion to make it harder for the defense to deny the ball.
Here's G. Uncovered. Rebound by the Lakers. Vanderbilt's got his 5th rebound in this one. Doncic on the wing. Back to Vanderbilt. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
Assisted by
Doncic has got 7 assists in the game. Boston's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the 3rd. The captain pass to Tatum. Over Finney-Smith. Ooh, Tatum with the power inside.
And Tatum doesn't let the defense get to him. He's not distracted or bothered. He's got excellent form, stays with his mechanics. Doesn't matter who's defending him.
Here's Doncic. Banked it in off the glass. Doncic has got 21.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And the Celtics call time here.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Let's take a look at the highest scoring teams over the past month in the NBA. 4th, the Lakers. 5th best, Boston.
These have been 2 of the top offenses in the league as of late. Their confident shooting has been creating some really impressive point totals.
To the paint. Simons outside.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there. Yeah, he was 1 step late that time.
Here's Carter. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Pass to Brown. There's the triple. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
And, you know, we've seen Brown accept more responsibility over time on offense, including taking these quick shots.
Now here's Finney-Smith. And here's Doncic. He's guarded by White. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From the elbow. Doncic, no good.
And just not allowing the shooter to get comfortable from mid-range.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night. A hand in your face on every jump.
Now here's Brown. He's got 12. On the take. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Here's White. Here's Dub. He's got 5. Finney Smith. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Props to Finney Smith. I mean, going up strong, earned himself a trip to the line.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball.
Take a break.
Where the ball
Take a
moves
break.
and players move.
2 shots.
Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And we can't forget about how ferocious they've been cutting to the rim, just going right at defenders and finding ways to finish.
The first free throw is good.
The definition of a stretch 4. Finney Smith is a really valuable offensive player.
The Lakers making a switch here. Hayes is checked in. Good on both. A minute 53 left in the third. Brown passes to Carter. Now Simons lets the 3 fly, and the Celtics another 3.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Los Angeles has got it going from the perimeter in the third. 4 for 4 so far. Here's the bulldozer. The shot comes out. Horford with some nice D. Doncic against White. Carter on the wing. Pass to Simons. And the Celtics have another 3.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Here's the bulldozer. Here's Dub. He's covered by Simons. And the basket by Dub. Dub's got 7 points.
High percentage play. He's excellent around the rim.
Up top, Brown. He's marked by Finney Smith. Horford for 3. And it's rebounded by the bulldozer.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
And finished off by Hayes.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the last.
Carter can't get it to go. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. They trail by 16. There's 10 seconds left in the third. They get it again.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great positioning.
And here's Brown for 3. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Celtics out in front. They lead by 14. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Los Angeles has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. On the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. They've got Dorian Finney-Smith. Also John Collins out there. And it's Dub in at the 2. Here's the 3. Good work defensively by White.
A rough game for him scoring the ball. Just can't seem to get it going.
Brown passes to Carter. White against Doncic. Out to Simons. Outside, Brown. Clock at 4. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last. And a moment to check out who the Boston Celtics have coming up. On Sunday, they'll defend home court against the Memphis Grizzlies. And then on Wednesday, they'll take on Kristaps Porzingis and the Atlanta Hawks.
Some might look at this schedule and already mark off how many wins they'll get. But I think that's a mistake. You can never take a night off in the NBA. Even the ones you think will be easy are tough.
Now here's Collins. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Left side, Brown. Horford finds Brown. Carter against Collins. Unloads. Here's Carter. And he banks in the layup. And the Celtics lead by 14.
A terrific offensive rebounder. Carter Jr. excels using that big body of his to take advantage on the board.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Celtics.
That's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
James, Austin Reeves, Gabe Vincent.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Simons outside. LeBron with the rebound. James has got 5 rebounds in the game. Oh, LeBron hammers it home.
Well, he seems ageless at times, guys. Somehow, some way, LeBron continues to rip off these insane sequences time and time again. Remarkable.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Brown inside. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Brown, that's good.
The screen wasn't that great, but still he got it done. Excellent concentration on the hard finish.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up.
Shooting for Los Angeles, LeBron James at the line for 1.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Now Tatum. Hey, strong move, Tatum.
Tatum clearly putting on a show in this one. Doing it all.
Here's Reeves. Pass to James. He buries it from 3. James has got 8 points in the quarter.
You know, overall, their shot selection much better here in the second half. We'll see if that's the case for the rest of the game, if they can keep that up.
And it's blocked.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Oh, Carter with the block.
That time, Carter's length and vertical paying off. He has tremendous potential as a rim protector, in my opinion.
Finney-Smith, first personal foul, first team foul. At the line for your Celtics, number 4.
First free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Ooh, it's stolen away. Here we go, all alone. And he comes up with a bucket. The captain's got 19 points.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
No good that time. Kept alive to the left side wing. Outside Vanderbilt. Doncic outside. 5 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. The Lakers with another miss.
The scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
And it's rebounded by the Bulldozer. The Bulldozers. Los Angeles has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
And he lobs it up top. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. To the inside. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
Well, as for them being behind in this game, you certainly can't put any of it on his shoulders. He's been tremendous offensively.
He shoots. Again, the miss by the Celtics. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. Doncic against Simons. Doncic passes to the Bulldozer. Boston with a rebound. G's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. And it's Simons penetrating.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Doncic outside. On the wing, Finney-Smith. The Bulldozer passes to Vanderbilt. Over to the left wing. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
He went a decent amount of time before his first turnover there. It's really been a good, safe stretch of basketball from him to this point.
There's another block.
What a defensive performance. 12 blocks.
He is shutting them down right now. G's shot is good. G's got 31 points.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
And Doncic puts up a deep 3. Again, Doncic missing.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
It's deflected. They get it back. Connects from downtown. Tatum's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
They have banged the boards hard this half. Those second chance points are mounting up.
The Bulldozer passes to Finney-Smith. Soft touch off the glass.
Good work from Finney-Smith down low, putting his size and reach to good use.
Pass to G. Crafty move.
Lakers foul. Andrews. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for 2.
And he makes the first. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And, man, looking good from the line so far this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Second personal foul, second team foul. At the line for the Lakers, Luka Doncic.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
And that's good as he hits both shots. And it's Tatum with the ball for the Boston Celtics. They lead by 17. Boston, no good that time either.
And that's just an off-balance, low-percentage shot, especially without room to operate.
Tatum against James. James strong inside.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
The Celtics have gone 7 of 14 here in the fourth from the floor. Tatum with room to shoot. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Tatum's got 15 points here in the second half.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Doncic outside. The 3-ball. Boston with a rebound.
Trying to end this thing with some big threes, but the accuracy just isn't there tonight.
Simons outside. Here's G. And he battles for the ball, gets the second chance bucket. G's got 6 here in the quarter.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
Here's James. Here's Collins. Oh, Carter with the block. And they get it back. And the Celtics call time here.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Typically, there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Fingerprints all over it. He's been dominating and making it look effortless. It's always fun to watch someone just flat out take over like he's done here today.
Hey, these fans love him so much, and when he gets it going, they respond. The crowd's energy fueled his performance. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. White, the pass to the captain. Fades back. Tries again. G. Shots blocked.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Now, here is James. Here's the bulldozer. Nice shot there, making him 8 for 13.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
Pass to Tatum. Brown scanning the floor. And here's White. Jacks up a 3. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Here's Reeves. Oh, there's the alley. Tatum against Collins. Here's the captain. Pass to White. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
Boy, it has been some kind of game for White. He's been aggressive and fearless and free in attacking all game long.
And here's Doncic outside. Rebound Boston. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now. Boston has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. To the middle. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
The athletic prowess of Tatum on full display. What a move to the bucket.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Now here's Doncic. The D's right on him. Pass to the bulldozer. To end the run. G with a rebound.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Here's the captain. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 5 rebounds in the game.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Celtics.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And they increased their win total to 29.
And even though this season series was only 2 games, a sweep is still a sweep.
I tell you what, no matter how brief it is, anytime you can get a season series sweep, you're happy.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for G.
You know, getting a triple-double isn't easy because I never had one of those, but somehow he made it look easy, just showing you how versatile this game is.
So it's Boston now, following the score by the Lakers. Here's G. James with the rebound.
And I don't understand. Why is he going to the fadeaway? Just go straight up with it.
And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way. Yo, James.
52 seconds left in the 4th. Now here's Doncic. Count that bucket.
That's the weight room strength of Doncic right there. Fully displayed.
Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
Collins against Tatum. Here's G. Again with the block. Oh, you can't throw the weak sauce around him.
No, you can't, B.A. I mean, he's sending everything back.
James with the ball. Picked up by Tatum. The shot by James. No good. And here's White. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. So long, everybody.